Okay, this gentleman, please.
Good evening. My name is Chala Alemo. Secretary, thank you so much. And I know you mentioned you were born in a war country, but I was born in a genocided country. And I want to thank you for your service for the United Nations as a secretary. I was born in Ethiopia, and I'm sure you know the Oromo ethnic group who is going under a massive silent genocide. And I know your office mentioned many times about the condolence, about, putting words out against a regime that's killing. I lost my uncle. I lost my brother-in-law. This genocide started in 2014 and still going on. So your office requested the government of Ethiopia if they could do independent investigation. Even European Union mentioned it. They refused it. They say, no, we can do it. It was on BBC, all over. So I don't mean that you can do something now, but under your leadership, what was it look like? So when the regime refuses to accept the investigation from the United Nations, what will be the next step? I'm losing my family every single day.
Good question.
I would not speak anything specifically on countries like Ethiopia, but I got the point of your question. Unfortunately, still in many places around the world, people's human rights are abused and violated, and sometimes many people are killed in different forms. The most terrible thing happened in Rwanda in 1994, when about a million people were just murdered in 3 months. Just the next year, following year, in 1995, about 8,000 people were just murdered. Genocide in Srebrenica. These are something which we have seen, a terrible massacre and genocide. That's why United Nations has been on the principle of human rights, and responsibility to protect, in fact, came out of this practical necessity and urgent necessity to protect human rights. United Nations has been making sure to pursue perpetrators and criminals, to put them on justice, on trial. I have made it quite clear and strictly clear that there will be justice, there will be accountability for these crimes like genocide, war criminals, crimes against the humanities. These are most hated crimes by the human beings. The United Nations has established many tribunals, like starting from Rwanda, Yugoslavia, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Cambodia, and Lebanon. So even though that this justice may not be sought today or tomorrow, United Nations has been a strict policy to make sure that justice will be brought to these criminals. And that has heightened the principles of transparency and accountability and justice. And that's what United Nations can be proud of what we have been doing.